Good evening, racing fans. Welcome to Racing Action from Flamboro Downs on this Thursday evening. Our first dash will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. Let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card. Note in race number one, the claiming tag should read $8,000 on number 5, LA Barb. In for 8,000. It was just a misprint. 8,000 LA Barb. Race 2, no changes. Race 3, scratched is number 2, Chocolate for Lunch. Race 3, scratch 2, Chocolate for Lunch. Race number 4, number 2, Faut has an equipment change, blind to open bridle, blind to open. And number 5, Malicious, the driver will be Brady Gallers. Brady Gallers will drive 5 Malicious in the 4th. Race 5, no changes, race 5. Race 6, number 1, Coming Fashion, driver to be announced, race 6-1, TBA. Race 7, driver change in 5, Happy Angel, Dale Spence. Dale Spence will drive. Race 8, no changes, race 8. And in the 9th race, number 5, Shimmer the Green, changing blind to open, bridle, blind to open, and flip-flops to steel shoes up front. Flip-flops to steel up front. It's currently 14 minutes to our first dash. Fans note in race number 6, One Coming Fashion, Mark McDonnell will drive. Mark McDonnell drives One Coming Fashion in the 6th. And also note that carryover in race number 5 into the Super High 5, 8,900, 1738. Field on post parade for race number 1. You're the One. Sammy Filia for Francis Gumet and Melissa Hendricks and Alcina Farms and Jean Allaire. Number 2 is the Dark Panther. Phil Houdon tries for Ken and Emma Duncan and Jen Lucier. Number 3 is Fiscal Policy. Brian Guy for Kevin Enman and Margaret Enman. Number 4 is Maximus BG. Jay Harris for Ty Robillard and Kevin and Veronica Andrews. Number 5 is LA Barb. Scotty Coulter drives for Carmen Osiello. Number 6 is Aladdin Dulac, Austin Surrey for Sheldon Rose. Number 7, Azure's Basher, Mark McDonnell for Gord McDonald. And number 8 is Keep America Great, Travis Henry for Yvette Gallant. Field of 8, race number 1. Note the claiming tag on 5 LA Barb is 8,000. Let's get a look at this field, and we'll start with number 1. You're the One. And, well, I thought You're the One was going to be the one last time out and finished 6th, but I'm coming right back to this one. I have faith that Francis Gumet will get this one sorted out. Back-to-back struggling starts here now at Flamboro Downs. Inside post again, but You're the One drops to the bottom class, and one that has 14 top 2 finishes and 26 starts on the year, 14 wins last year, and lots of back class and races for a top barn. I think it's time for You're the One to be the one. Even money. Number 7, Asher's Basher, has raced really well here. Didn't enjoy the one start at Mohawk November the 23rd, but the last 3 starts here, 2 wins and a second. The post position's a little bit of a problem, but nonetheless, Asher's Basher and Mark McDonnell has to be a solid consideration to win. Is a really steady one on the top 3 this year. Has made the top 3 in 24 to 36. Asher's Basher is currently 7-2. Number 5, LA Barb, Scotty Coulter for Carmen Osiello. This is one that raced better here last race. Now it's a little tougher post. Got out well, pocket ride from post 1. But still, LA Barb I thought was more impressive. Scotty Coulter driving 5-2. One of the main ones on the tote board. And number 2, the Dark Panther, has been much better lately. A win in a couple of seconds. So, although the record was very light before that, the Dark Panther seems to have found new life. And Phil Hood driving and training the Dark Panther seems to have found the magic touch and is 6-1. Gate is rolling for race one. You're the one, the Dark Panther in Fiscal Policy. On the inside, in the center, Maximus BG and LA Barb. And to the outside, 11 Dulac, Asher's Basher, and Keep America Great. Field of 8, race number 1. Here they come. Field for the first race is at the start of the rough, and Maximus Beachy will leave with L.A. Barb, and on the outside, Asher's Basher. Then it is the Dark Panther, and You're the One in Aladdin Dulac. They race on around that first turn. Maximus Beachy and Jay Harris has the lead. L.A. Barb is second, Asher's Basher third, Aladdin Dulac, and You're the One. And then it is Keep America Great and the Dark Panther and Fiscal Policy. Maximus Beachy at 5-1 has the lead. L.A. Barb is filling the pocket. Asher's Basher is racing position third. Aladdin Dulac is fourth, and Keep America Great on the outside shares fifth with You're the One. And then it is the Dark Panther and Fiscal Policy, 28-2 opening quarter. Maximus BG with the lead. L.A. Barb is right close in the pocket, and Asher's Basher is going to come first up, racing third. Aladdin Dulac is fourth, and Keep America Great is racing fifth. Then the Dark Panther, You're the One, right now is the seventh one. And then it is Fiscal Policy, and they race on past the half of a 28-2 opening quarter. Halftime recorded in 59-1, 30-4 second split. Maximus BG leads. On around the turn they go. Maximus BG into the backstretch the final time with L.A. Barb in the pocket, bravening up, and Asher's Basher first up third. Still got a lot of work to do. Is about 3.5 lengths back. Aladdin Dulac is racing fourth. Then Keep America Great. You're the One isn't right now, but is scooting through to the inside sixth. And then the Dark Panther and Fiscal Policy. Maximus BG leading L.A. Barb by 2, 3/4, 128. Aladdin Dulac is racing third. It's Maximus BG and L.A. Barb with some separation on the rest of the field, and Aladdin Dulac is third. You're the One is taken fourth, and then Asher's Basher and the Dark Panther on down the stretch drive. Maximus BG, but here comes L.A. Barb off the trip. Maximus BG trying to hold on. L.A. Barb on the outside. L.A. Barb is getting closer with every stride. L.A. Barb rolls by Maximus BG, Aladdin Dulac, and You're the One. 157-3. Back in front of us, there is number 5, L.A. Barb. Scotty Coulter, the winning driver. L.A. Barb is a 5-year-old Sunshine Beach Bay gelding owned by Osceola Stables. Carmen Osceola is the trainer. It's the second to win this year and 7th lifetime. L.A. Barb victorious, 157-3. First race, pounds 5. LA Barb, 650, 390, 350 for Maximus BG. 550, 440, 611 Dulac, 910. $2 exactor, 24.60. Dollar try, 437.60. 20-cent superfecta, 1795.59. First race, order of finish from the top. 45821 376. That's 45821 376 on the bottom. Field on post parade for the second. One is Cotton Candy Cutie. Brady Gallers for Ron McDonald and Matthew Kiernan. Number 2 is Arrakis. Travis Henry for Francis Gamet. Number 4 is No One. Sammy Fillier, David Daigneault, and Francis Morin. And number 3 is Off-Road Hanover. Jim Whalen for Dr. Angela Whalen and Robert Eaton. 5, The Fixer. Scott Young for David Fry. And number 6, Third Time's the Dream. Austin Sorry for Jim Ellis. It's a field of 6 for race number 2. Let's get a look at this field of trotters. Good field of trotters. Start with number 2, Arrakis. 62 lifetime wins. Problem with Arrakis is got a case of seconditis now. 5 consecutive runner-up finishes, but the ones that beat him in each of those last races, none of them are back in here. You got the likes of Hey Ralphie and Amigo Amigo. Ivan Angel. Royalty Beer is a really good one. So Arrakis, maybe the deck is clear for Arrakis to get a victory here. Has good gate speed and has been the pace setter in each of the last 4 starts. Arrakis from post position 2. I think this is time for Arrakis to win and get closer to the $800,000 mark lifetime. Arrakis 7-5. Number 4, No One, is one that won at Mohawk last race in 58 and was claimed and makes a start for David Daigneault. No One is one that's got 11 top 2 finishes in 25 starts in the year, and overall is one that's racing well the last couple races. No One and Sammy Fillion for David Daigneault is currently on the board at 5-2. Number 1, Cotton Candy Cutie. Well, has a case of thirditis of late, 3 consecutive third-place finishes, and now makes a first start in Ontario. Now trained by Ron McDonald, and I think Cotton Candy Cutie is one that you can look at. Look at the money. He's made good money the last couple of seasons. You know, this is one with back class as well that I think is likely to be a solid player and is on the board at 3. Now 7-2. And at number 5, The Fixer. A lot of back class on this one, who comes in off of a win. Now moves up in class, but it was a strong-looking victory here. And The Fixer and Scott Young for David Fry. He is currently 5-2. Money's pretty even on those first 4 that they mentioned, but I think Arrakis stands out, and 8-5 right now. Cotton Candy Cutie and Arrakis on the inside. In the center, off-road Hanover, No One. To the outside, the Fixer, and third time's the Dream. Field for the second race, gathering speed. Here they come. There at the start of the rough, No One, and Arrakis, Cotton Candy Cutie, the Fixer. Then it is off-road Hanover, and third time's the Dream. And the field drives around that first turn. Arrakis has the lead. No One slides into the pocket. Cotton Candy Cutie is racing third. Then the Fixer, off-road Hanover, and third time's the Dream. Arrakis and Travis Henry, 6-5, co-favorite with the Fixer. Leads as they race on to the opening quarter. No One is positioned second. Cotton Candy Cutie is third. And the Fixer is racing fourth. Off-road Hanover and third time's the Dream. 28-3 opening quarter. Arrakis leads at a length and 3/4. No One is positioned second. Cotton Candy Cutie third. Then the Fixer is racing position fourth. Third time the Dream on the outside and off-road Hanover on the inside. They race up to the half of a 28-3 opening quarter. Arrakis and Turk Henry with a lead of a length and a half over No One, with Cotton Candy Cutie third. Third time the Dream fourth, and then the Fixer and off-road Hanover. 59-1 half, 30-3 second panel, and they race their way on into the backstretch, and it is Arrakis leading No One a length and a half, who's bravening up in the pocket with Cotton Candy Cutie stuck along to the inside, racing third at this moment. And then third time's the Dream on the outside, the Fixer, and then off-road Hanover, and they race on to 3/4. Arrakis leading on to the 3/4 mile marker. No One is still there in the pocket, but Arrakis maybe trying to stretch it out a little bit. Length and 3/4, 1:28-3 the 3/4 time. Arrakis and No One, and third Cotton Candy Cutie. Then the Fixer, third time's the Dream, and off-road Hanover. Arrakis, here comes No One. It's Arrakis and No One to settle things in a stretch, with Cotton Candy Cutie third. Arrakis continues on. Arrakis coming to the finish is going to rack up career win number 63. No One finishes second, and then the Fixer, Cotton Candy Cutie, 158-2, Arrakis. Back in front of us, the winner of race two, number 2, Arrakis. Travis Henry, the winning driver. Arrakis, 13-year-old Federal Flex Brown Gelding. Owned and trained by Francis Guillemette. It's the 10th win this year. 63rd lifetime for Arrakis. Second race pounds to Arrakis, 440, 230, 210 for No One, 373, 10, 5 the Fixer, 210, $2 exactor, 13.90, dollar try, 25.15, dollar super, 42.10, $2 double, 5 and 2, 22.30. Second race order finish from the top. 415236. That's 415236 on the bottom. selected for the third on parade. One is Bargain Bid, Brady Gallers for Francis Gimet and Sonia Jolly. Number 3 is Best Girl in Town, Austin, Surrey for Gerard Demers and Jer Merbois. Number 4 is Jules Diamond Eyes, Jason Ride for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. And number 5 is Bookie Baby, Phil Houdon, drives for Jennifer Miller. Phil also is the trainer. Number 6, Chasing Rainbow, Scott Kohler for Mike Witniowski, Lorraine Ray, and Vince Southern. And number 7 is Ariel's Bet, Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen. Field of 6 for the third with a scratch of 2, Chocolate for Lunch. Let's get a look at this field. And fans are having a hard time deciding between Best Girl in Town and Ariel's Bet, and for good reason. Best Girl in Town got the better of Ariel's Bet a few times a little further back, but the last 2 times, well, Ariel's Bet beat Best Girl in Town in back-to-back starts. So which way do you go? Well, I decided Best Girl in Town, but I could be convinced that it's the other way around. Thing with Best Girl in Town, 3 wins, 10 runner-up finishes on the year, and recently 3 consecutive runner-up finishes, but I'm taking this one on top, and now that's where the fans have gone. I hope they're not following me. That might not be the greatest plan. I'm just saying. Austin, sorry for Gerard Demers, Best Girl in Town, 4-5 on the board. Number 7, Ariel's Bet. Well, you got to take this one in the top 2 and maybe on top. Back-to-back wins, beating Best Girl in Town, but now has to deal with post position 6. Wired the field from post 4 last race. Ariel's Bet and Travis Cullen. It is tough to go away from Jody Cullen because she sends them out ready to rock and roll, and they win often. Ariel's Bet is on the board at now 3-1. Certainly, at the price they are right now on the board, if that was the post-time odds, I would be going Ariel's Bet, taking the 3-1 over the 3-5 because there's not much to separate them. Number 4, Jules Diamond Eyes, was third, beaten half a length last time out. Pretty solid effort. Circled up 3 wide, looked really aggressive. Maybe it's not Best Girl in Town or Ariel's Bet. Maybe it's Jules Diamond Eyes. This is one that's having a good season and good last race. Jules Diamond Eyes. Jason Ryan for Brett Lester, 9-2. And number 1, Bargain Bid, raced well from tougher posts the last couple races. Now gets the inside. So Bargain Bid, only 1 win on the year though. But Bargain Bid did race well to finish third last race. Brady Gallers for Francis Gimet. Francis has a strong training record. Bargain Bid on the inside, 13-1. Gate is rolling for race number 3. Bargain Bid, best girl in town on the inside. On the center, Jules, Diamond Eyes, and Bookie Baby. And to the outside, Chasing Rainbows and Ariel's Bat. It's a field of 6 for race number 3. Field for the third is at the start of the rough, and Chasing Rainbows is out quickly with Bargain Bid, Best Girl in Town, and Jules Diamond Eyes. And now as they sprint on into that turn, it is a three-way battle for the lead, but Best Girl in Town pressing on through. Best Girl in Town, Chasing Rainbows continues to chase, and Chasing Rainbows is going to come on and grab the lead. Best Girl in Town, though, is going to pop out and loop around Chasing Rainbows to claim the front. Bargain Bid is third. Jules Diamond Eyes is fourth away. Then it is back to Ariel's Bet and Bookie Baby. Best Girl in Town. Even money on the boards got the lead as they race around the turn. Chasing Rainbows filling the pocket. Bargain Bid is racing position to third. And now Ariel's Bet has already launched to the outside and is moving up and has taken over fourth. Jules Diamond Eyes is now fifth. And then it is back to Bookie Baby. Off the turn, they come off a 28-3 opening quarter. They head up to the half. Best Girl in Town and Austin Surrey lead of a length and a half over Chasing Rainbows. And Ariel's Bet now is striding up into contention. Is only a length and a half off the lead. 59 half, 30 and 2 second split. Best Girl in Town on the outside. Ariel's Bet. Chasing Rainbows is still plugged into the pocket. Bargain Bid fourth. Jules Diamond Eyes is on the outside fifth, and well back Bookie Baby. Best Girl in Town off of 59 half. Leads on down the back stretch. Lead has been shaved down to just about 3/4 of length, and on the outside now a half length back. And it is Best Girl in Town trying to hold on. Ariel's Bet's inching forward. Chasing Rainbows is enjoying watching them battle from a close pocket position and racing for his Jules Diamond Eyes. And Bargain Bid is fifth, 3/4, 128 and 1. Best Girl in Town. Ariel's Bet. Best Girl in Town by a length now. And on the inside, Chasing Rainbows is waiting for Mackenzie Lane. Ariel's Bet. Note wide. Now comes Jules Diamond Eyes. It is Best Girl in Town. Up the inside, Chasing Rainbows, and on the outside, Jules Diamond Eyes. But it is Best Girl in Town to hold on and win. Chasing Rainbows second. Then Jules Diamond Eyes and Ariel's Bet 158 and 2. Coming back in front of us, number 3, Best Girl in Town. Austin Surrey is the winning driver. Best Girl in Town is a 4-year-old Best of Best Hanover, a mare owned by J.R. Merwa, trained by Gerard Demers. 4th win on the season. 9th lifetime, Best Girl in Town, 158 and 2. Third race, number 3, Best Girl in Town, 410, 210, 210. 6, Chasing Rainbows, 220, 210. 4, Jewels Diamond Eyes, 260. $2 exactor, 830. Dollar try, 11.15. Dollar super, 24.40. 20-cent super, 4.88. Third race order finished from the tops. 5 scratch 1, 3 6 2 4. That's 5 scratch 1, 3 6 2 4 on the bottom. Field 4, race number 4. One is On Time Delivery. Jason Ryan drives for Carmen Asiello and DP Host Stable. Number 2 is Faut Semifilio for Ron McDonald and Perry Burke. Number 3 has Always Been Crazy. Carter Gimlet drives and trains and owns. 4 is Highway Vagabond. Ryan Guy for Bill Budd and Craig Ellis and Tyler Liscombe. Number 6, Whiskey Friday. Jay Harris for Francis Gimmet and Melissa Hendricks. 5 is Malucious. It's Brady Gallers for Carmen Asiello and Fox Racing. And number 7 is KJ Owen, Austin Sorry for Mitchell Tierney and Lynn Cameron. Field of 7, race number 4. Let's get a look at this field. We'll just start with number 1, On Time Delivery, 6-5 on the board. Well, certainly didn't deliver at Mohawk last race, 8th beaten more than 14 lengths. But I think this is one raced well here 2 races ago to be beaten just a length and a half. Gets the inside. Now disappointed as the favorite in that one. On Time Delivery again is favored 7-5. I'm going to give On Time Delivery a chance here to deliver and gets the nod in a field that no one really stands out to go against On Time Delivery. The next best one has drawn to the outside, or at least the one I think that's next best, and On Time Delivery 7-5. Number 7, KJ Owen, is not flashing a lot of form, but why I think this one might be the main challenger. Drops in class, has made $1,000 to start this year and made much more than that last year, and has got back class 305,000 lifetime. Made 51 visits to the winner's circle in his career, so KJ Owen in this class could be dangerous outside post, but 7-2. KJ Owen offers the much better value and certainly could compare very well in here. Number 2, Faut, equipment change, blind to open bridle. Raced better last race in the snow, 3rd beaten 2 lengths. The track was off a couple of seconds. Faut and Sammy Filia for Ron McDonald, strong connections. Faut not had a great year this year, but the last race was better, so maybe Faut is getting settled in here now in Ontario after racing in the Maritimes earlier. Faut is 5-1. And number 5, Malucious, Brady Gallers for Carmen Asiello. This one has only one top 3 finish on the season in 8 starts. One that was good last year as a 5-year-old, but Malucious not so good this year. Last couple races, well, look at 2 races back was 4th, and maybe could race back to that and get onto the ticket to round it out in this field of 7. Malucious and Brady Gallers for Carmen Asiello is right now 6-1. It's a field of 7, race number 4. Gate is rolling for race number 4. On time delivery, Fout on the inside. In the center, always been crazy. Highway Vagabond and Malicious to the outside. Whiskey Friday and K.J. Owen. It's a field of 7. It's race number 4. Here they come. And the field for the 4th race is at the start in the rough, and Malicious will leave with Found. Also getting out has always been crazy. On time delivery, KJ Owen to the outside. Then Highway Vagabond and Whiskey Friday. But right now it is Fout who's got the lead. Malicious into the pocket. Always been crazy. He's racing third. Wants to come on and get over to the pylons and has done so in front of On Time Delivery. Then it is back to KJ Owen and Highway Vagabond. And Whiskey Friday is trailing the field. Fout at 3-1 has the lead. And Malicious is second, racing position third. Always been crazy off stride. Whiskey Friday, on time delivery, is racing fourth and pops to the outside and is coming 28-4 opening quarter. KJ Owen follows on time delivery on the outside, and Highway Vagabond is racing sixth. Whiskey Friday is well back after a break. They race off the turn, and it is Fout right now in semi-filia with the front over Malicious, and on time delivery now is moving up and wanting to deliver a challenge to Fout, the leader, as they come on past the half, 59-1. Malicious inside third. Always been crazy, racing fourth, and KJ Owen on the outside has moved up a little closer, racing fifth, about to 4 from the front. Half 59-1, 30-2 second split. Fout at 3-1's got the lead. On time delivery at 6-5. Now on the outside has come on to take over second, is a length and a quarterback. Malicious racing on the inside is third. KJ Owens on the outside getting a little closer fourth. On the back of on time deliveries. On time delivery now is stuck ahead in front. 3/4, 128-4. On time delivery in Fout. KJ Owen on the outside third, racing fourth his Malicious. Out wide, Whiskey Friday is trying to make a huge recovery. Then always been crazy in Highway Vagabond. On time delivery as they come on down the stretch drive. On time delivery as they come on to the finish with Malicious trying to close. On time delivery and Malicious looking for the upset. Malicious is going to come on by and win. On time delivery is second. Then KJ Owen and Whiskey Friday 159-2. Hence the inquiry sign is up pertaining to number 6 Whiskey Friday and an early break in stride. Back in front of us, number 5 Malicious winning drive to Brady Gallers. The trainer is coming off yellow. Fox Racing Incorporated is the owner. And Malicious, a 6-year-old Sweet Lou Bay gelding. It's the first win on the season for Malicious, 159-2, 6th win lifetime. Fans note the judge's ruling that number 6 Whiskey Friday did not violate the braking regulations. The inquiry sign will go off. Fourth race, pounds 5 Malucious, 1560, 460, 370. One on time delivery, $3 210. 7 KJ Owen 280. $2 exactor 60.20. Dollar try 87.25. Dollar super 253.65. Dollar pick 3 63.20. Fourth race, order of finish from the tops to 276 5143. That's 276 5143 on the bottom. field for race 5 on parade. 1 is Gucci Gucci Goo, Dale Spence for Kyle Rule and Triple S Equine. Number 2 is Houston Sealster, Travis Culver, Jody Cullen, and Blair Kidd, and John Collings. 4 is Marie H., Damian McClellan for Kyle Bossens and Fred Niclerio and Daryl Newbegin. Number 5 is Baden, Scott Culver, Duncan Brewer, and Randall Urquhart. Number 3, Bandura, Austin Surrey for Gerard Demers and Paul Levine. And number 6 is Cali, Jason Ryan for Camanasiel and Alex Calco. Number 7, Trey Garon, it's Scott Young for Robert Young and Frank Shiravolati. And 8 is Badinsky, Steve Houdon for Mary Ratchford. It's a field of 8. Race number 5 features the Super High 5. We have that massive carryover into the High 5 as well. And let's get a look at this field. And with the High 5 carryover, we'll start with number 2, Houston Sealster, and one that did launch very nicely last time out. By the way, that carryover, $8,917. I'll throw in the 38 cents. Houston Sealster, for my 2 cents worth, just looked outstanding here last time out. Launched well early, and Houston had no problem last time. Was able to orbit this track pretty nicely and win under wraps. Really just looked very strong and competitive and sharp. Houston Sealster 8-5. Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen. Going to be very tough to beat in here. Number 3, Bandura, though, before that last race, making a break, had some nice starts. In fact, also now has 2 breaks in the last 3, but the other one, 3 starts ago, was able to recover. But Bandura is one that can leave out well. Leaves just to the outside of Houston Sealster, and Bandura could well be forwardly placed and be in a good position to maybe take a shot, but first order of business, of course, has to stay flat. One thing to note, the brakes have come late in the mile, so I don't think Austin will be worried about leaving out hard with Bandura and trying to grab early position, and this one set up at Gerard Demers. Bandura certainly has a solid shot. 10-1 on the board is good price. 5, Baden was a very good second last time out, and that was in this class. And overall, Baden has flashed enough to be a consideration. Beat the class below this one October the 30th. Then a couple of starts at Mohawk that didn't go well and came right back in here and got rolling again. Baden and Scotty Calder for Duncan Brewer is 6-1. And number 1, Gucci Gucci Goo, is the one the fans think is the second choice, and well, off of 3 consecutive wins. But look, one of them, November 17th, maiden class, then a maiden class here 3 days later, and then moved up to non-winners of 3 last race and dominated from post 9, but now steps up again. Is just facing much tougher in here. I don't think Gucci Gucci Goo is the second best one in here. 5-2. Certainly the inside post can help because trailer post last time. But Gucci Gucci Goo and Dale Spence for Kyle Rule getting a ton of respect at 5-2. Number 2, Houston Sealster 6-5. The one to beat in this dash. Gate is rolling for race number 5. And taking up their positions. Gucci Gucci Goo, Houston Sealster, Bandura in the center, Marich and Baden Baden to the outside, Cali and Tregaron and Butinsky. It's a field of 8, race number 5. Here they come. Field for the 5th race is at the start of the rough, and Bandura, Houston, Sealster, Baden, Baden, and Trecaron, the first 4 to leave home. Then 3 Gs along to the inside, and Marie H. and Cali, and then Badinsky is at the butt of the field. They race into the backstretch. Houston, Sealster launched early and has the front. Trecaron racing on the outside is positioned second, and then Bandura, Baden, Baden, Gucci, Gucci, Goo, and then it is back to Marie H. and Kelly and Badinsky. 28 and 4 opening quarter, and Houston Sealster leading on around the turn. Bandura is racing second. Tregarov found a seat on the inside third as they race their way off the turn. Fourth is Baden Baden, then Gucci Gucci Goo is fifth. Then it is back further to Marie H. and Callie and Badinsky. But Houston Sealster off a 28 and 4 opening quarter looks strong on top, leads by 2 1/4 right now. Bandura is racing second. Tregaron is third. Baden Baden's racing fourth, and then Gucci Gucci Goo now is going to come first up, racing fifth. 59 and 3 halftime, and the trailing 3 are still Marie H., Callie, and Badinsky. Houston Sealster, no problem right now, leads by 2 1/2. Bandura second. Gucci Gucci Goo is coming on now on the outside and is moved up and has a share of second and is bearing down on the leader. And that is Houston Sealster. Then Gucci Gucci Goo is racing second, 129 and 1 3/4. Bandura third. Racing fourth is Baden Baden, and Tregaron is fifth. And then Callie, Marie H. and Badinsky. And they race the way to the top of the stretch. Houston Sealster and Gucci Gucci Goo as they turn from off 3/4, 129 and 1. Houston Sealster and Travis Cullen on down the stretch drive looks rather unconcerned. Leads it still a length and a half. Gucci Gucci Goo is going to finish second to Houston Sealster. Then third is between Tregaron and Bandura, 159 and 1. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 5. It's number 2, Houston Sealster. Travis Cullen, the winning drive. 3-year-old looks like a Chippendale Bay gelding. Owned by Travis Cullen, Blair Kidd, and John Collins. Jody Collins, the trainer, 5th win on this season and lifetime. Houston Sealster, 159 and 1. Fifth race, payouts to Houston, Silter 360, 210, 210. 1, Gucci Gucci Goo, 270, 220. 3, Bandura, 340. $2 exactor, 820. Dollar try, 21.40. 20-cent high five, 55.41. 20-cent pick five, 105.05. Fifth race, order finish from the top, 213. 85746. That's 213 85746 on the bottom. One is Coming Fashion, Mark McDonnell for Andy Fulmer and Phil Catcher. Number 2 is Insanity, Jason Ryan for Ben Hollingsworth and Mike Goldberg. Number 3 is Good as Him, Scotty Coulter, Steve Coulter, and Paul Coulter. 4 is Serenity Cruise, Travis Culver, Don Lindsay, and Jeff and Bernie Barr. 6 is Royalty Beer, Sammy Filia for Jeff McGuire. And number 5, Amigo Mio, Austin Sorry for Gerard Demers, a field of 6 for race number 6. Let's get a look at this field for the 6th dash. Of course, we have to start with number 6, Royalty Beer, because Royalty Beer is one that's very good. 15 wins on the season in 31 starts, and did win last time out here. Now, Beat Good as Him by Justin Knows, but Royalty Beer worked from the trailing post, had to work up pretty aggressively to try to come on, and then was able to get the job done. Might have an easier time of things today from post position 6, but still, you have to respect Good as Him, but Royalty Beer is certainly the one to beat, I believe, 2-1. Now, Good as Him deserves a lot of action on the tote board here, because this is one that has credibility, and he is 4-5. Might be over bad, but look at second beaten in O's last time out, and then second to Royalty Beer the start before it, now well beaten in that one, and then also beat Good Royalty Beer 3 starts ago. So Good as Him certainly has been more than good of late. I think 4-5 is overdoing it, but Scotty Goulder, Steve Coulter, Good as Him certainly is capable of giving Royalty Beer a real tussle. Number 5, Amigo Mio, 9-1. Did not fare well at Mohawk last race, but before that, raced here in the level just below that and won, and looked really good in victory. Came from way off the pace to win, and overall looked 16 out of 31 in the top 2 on the year. 5 third-place finishes as well. Has made almost $2,000 a start on the season. Amigo Mio is a pretty competitive and solid horse, and Amigo Mio at 8-1. Austin Sorry driving for Gerard Demers. And number 2, Insanity, is one that moves up in class off of a win in a top condition class at London last race. A dominant win, so it's not too crazy to think that Insanity could be very much a contender in here. Insanity's Jason Ryan for Ben Hollingsworth is currently on the board at 9-2. Fans have gone to number 3, Good as Him at even money, but Royalty Beer, my top one, 8-5. Gate is rolling for race number 6. It's Coming Fashion, Insanity on the inside. In the center, Good as Him and Serenity Cruise. To the outside, Amigo Mio and Royalty Beer. Field 4, race number 6. Into the backstretch, to the front stretch, and nearing the start. And they're off. Serenity Cruise drives up with Insanity and Good as Him, and coming fashion. Then Amigo Mio, Royalty Beer is last way. They work on around the turn. And driving on the outside, Serenity Cruise against Insanity. Serenity Cruise wanting to come on and grab the lead from Insanity. And Good as Him right now is racing third. Then it is coming fashion, Amigo Mio, and Royalty Beer is back trailing the field. Serenity Cruise at 3-1's got the lead. Insanity at 5-1 wants to come back around and reclaim the front. Insanity has got the lead now, and racing second, Serenity Cruise in the pocket. Good as Him is third. Then it is coming fashion, Amigo Mio, and Royalty Beer drafts along in the trailing position. 28-1's the opening quarter. And it is Insanity, who has a lead of about 2 lengths right now. Racing second, Serenity Cruise. Good as Him is third. Now Amigo Mio has popped to the outside. Coming fashion, and Royalty Beer is content to still stay along the pylons. 59-1 halftime. Insanity with the lead as they race on into the backstretch. Insanity is leading a length and a half over Serenity Cruise, and Amigo Mio on the outside. Then Good as Him is locked down to the inside, racing fourth. Coming fashion on the outside, and Royalty Beer has angled out but still is trailing the field. And now Amigo Mio on the outside strides alongside Insanity. Amigo Mio and Insanity as they race on to 3/4. And third, Serenity Cruise racing fourth. Coming fashion, Good as Him is locked on the inside fifth, and Royalty Beer is trailing still. 3/4, 128-1. Royalty Beer has pulled out 3 wide from the backfield but has a lot of work to do, and the field is about to turn for home. It is Amigo Mio and Insanity as they come on down the stretch drive. On the outside, Amigo Mio. On the inside, Insanity. They're dueling, and Royalty Beers come on to take over third. Amigo Mio is going to win. Then second was Insanity. Good as Him comes flying up the inside to get third, and Royalty Beer fourth, 158-2. There is Amigo Mio. Austin Sorry, the winning driver. 7-year-old Amigo Hallway gelding by Tag Incorporated, trained by Gerard Demers. 10th win on the season for Amigo Mio. 23rd lifetime, 158-2. Sixth race, 5 Amigo Mio, 1360, 885.60. 2 Insanity, 854.70, and 3 Good as Him, 390. $2 exactor, 94.20. Dollar try, 99.35. Dollar super, 344.10. 20-cent super, 68.82. 20-cent pick for 104.65. Sixth race, order of finish from the top, 623-514. That's 623-514 on the bottom. 4. Race number 7 on parade. 1 is Angelina Du Hurrah, Sammy Filia for J.F. McGuire and Jean Allaire. Number 2 is Carbon Alarm, Andre Goy for Caitlin Graham. Number 3 is Gaelic Sovereign, Jason Ryan for Janaya Gallant and Luke Albrecht. 4 is My Time, Your Money, Rob Jenkins Jr. for Felix Marion. 5 is Happy Angel, Dale Spence for Gaetan Hebert. 6 is Garfield Gas, Ryan Guy for Steve Gassian and Reg Gassian. Number 7, Angel Mistress, Anthony Hunt for Meg Crone and Quick Haven Farms. 8 is Fly Higher, Eddie Hensley for Mike Revan, Gary Silifon. And 9 is Movie Buff, Mark Etzel Drives and Trains for Robert Newton and Shan Tan and Peter Porter. Field of 9, race number 7, Maiden Trotters. Let's look at this field. And first up, we'll start with number 6, Garfield Gas, and one that was very good here November the 6th and was able to park every step of the way and win. Last couple races, not as good at racing at Mohawk, so now comes back here. And Garfield Gas also shows a second here October the 9th, so it's had a couple of good starts here. I think Garfield Gas, Ryan Guy for Steve Gassian, should be a strong consideration in this class, coming back here away from Mohawk. Garfield Gas and Ryan Guy, 7-2. Number 7, Angel Mistress, raced very well last race, and that was after being off a couple of months before the last race to finish second. And it was a solid outing, and certainly one that Angel Mistress could build on. It's a tough post assignment, but just with that start under her belt, and Angel Mistress, I also saw this one win in September at Grand River. I think Angel Mistress should be a main player. Anthony Hahn from Macron, 5-2. Number 9, Movie Buff, is one that raced a lot better last race. Maybe things are going to come around now. Movie Buff and Mark Etzel driving and training. Movie Buff is 19-1. I think there's some value in one that I believe will land somewhere on the top 4. And number 4, My Time, Your Money. Well, last 3 races finished 4th in each one of them, so I'm banking on another 4th place finish. My Time, Your Money, and Rob Jenkins Jr. is 8-1. One that I didn't touch on and is a co-favorite is 5, Happy Angel. But the thing with Happy Angel, the last start was June the 24th for Happy Angel. Now certainly shows a bit of speed racing at Mohawk. It has 3 runner-up finishes and 10 starts on the year. But Happy Angel, I think I want to wait and see one start. Dale Spence drives for Gaetan Hebert, 5-2. Gate is rolling for race number 7. Taking up their positions, Angelina Duhara and Carbon Alarm and Gaelic Sovereign. Center, My Time Your Money, Happy Angel. On the outside, Garfield Gas, Angel Mistress, and Fly Higher. Second tier, Movie Buff. It's a field of 9 for race number 7. The 7th race, Trotters, nearing the start. And the rough Carbon Alarm will leave well with Angel Mistress on the outside. Fly Higher, Garfield Gas, and Gaelic Sovereign. Then it is Happy Angel 6th way. Angelina Duhara, Movie Buff, and My Time Your Money. Right now off stride, Gaelic Sovereign as they work into the backstretch. And Angel Mistress and Anthony Hahn is off to a lead. And Carbon Alarm is racing second. Then it is Happy Angel, who's positioned third in front of Angelina Duhara. Garfield Gas is on the outside fifth, and now fourth as Angel Duhara is racing fifth. Then it is Fly Higher and Movie Buff, and My Time Your Money. Gaelic Sovereign after an early break is back trailing the field. Angel Mistress 6-5 on the boards, got the lead for Anthony Hahn, and now Garfield Gas on the outside is moving up. Garfield Gas has come on to take over second. Carbon Alarm is third. Happy Angel racing fourth, and now will be third as Carbon Alarm went off stride. They race off the turn, heading up towards the half of a 30-4 opening quarter, and then racing on the outside fourth is Fly Higher. Angelina Duhara is fifth. Then Movie Buff and My Time Your Money and Gaelic Sovereign 102-1 halftime. And it is Angel Mistress and Garfield Gas as they work their way on into the backstretch. And then third is Happy Angel, Angelina Duhara, and Movie Buff and My Time Your Money kicks in a little bit. And then Fly Higher, but it's still Angel Mistress with Garfield Gas racing position second. They head on up to three quarters. 102-1 half, and they're racing on by three quarters, 132-3. 30-2 third panel as Angel Mistress tries to put a little distance on the field now. Garfield Gas second, Happy Angel third, then Angelina Duhara, My Time Your Money has some late trot, and then Movie Buff, and now popping out. Here comes Garfield Gas in pursuit of Angel Mistress. Garfield Gas on the outside, Angel Mistress on the inside is trying to fend off Garfield Gas, and up the inside is Happy Angel. Garfield Gas as they come to the finish, and now up the inside, Happy Angel might have stolen it from Garfield Gas, and then Angel Mistress and My Time Your Money 204 flat. Back in front of us, the winner of race 7, number 5, Happy Angel. Del Spence, the winning drive for trainer Gaetan Hébert. Happy Angel is a 3-year-old Archangel Bay Cold, owned by Mario Hébert, Gaetan Hébert, and Wayne Devine. It's the first win for Happy Angel, 204 flat. And the inquiry Samagua pertaining to number 6 Garfield Gas and a break on the first turn. And the judge's ruling that number 6 Garfield Gas did not violate the braking regulations. 5674. Seventh race. Number 5 Happy Angel 510 290 and 236 Garfield Gas 420 $3 7 Angel Mistress 230 $2 Exactor 29.70 $1 Try 36.40 $1 Super 101.40 20 cent Super 20.28. Seventh race or a finish from the top is a 598. 412376. That's from the top down. 598 412 376 on the bottom. for the 8th on parade. 1 Early Christmas to Austin Surrey for Big Putty and Triple S Equine. Number 2 is Marcus Downridge. Steve Charlton tries to trains and owns. 3 is Charm Bow Chip. Scott Kohler for Marissa Miller and Martin Kepfer. And number 4 is Mesoterapeute. Paul McKenzie for Jim King and William Brown and Paul Kelly and Gary Adair. Number 5, DeGrasse and Greener. Keith Jones tries and trains for Doug McCarthy. And number 6, Muscle Spasm. Mark Etzel drives and trains and partners in ownership with Graham Hopkins and Peter Porter and Grant Turner. It's a field of 6 for race number 8. Let's look at this field. We have to start with number 4, Mesoterapeute, because this one has been really good here. A couple of runner-up finishes and then a win last time out in this class. Another try at this level. Gets off the gate really well. In fact, the only time this one recently, if you look down on the page, hasn't gone to the front is that the 2 starts from post position 9. All of the other starts on the program page blasted to the front. Mesoterapeute all the way on top last time out. Good chance to win again. Paul McKenzie for Jim King is on the board at even money. Number 3, Charm Bow Chip has been racing really well. Had a couple of wins in the maiden class and then moved up to the non-winners at 2 and scored a 3rd. And then last race out was 2nd to Mesoterapeute. Charm Bow Chip and Scotty Kohler is 9-5, the second choice. Number 6, Muscle Spasm was 3rd last race. Had to work from a little bit off the pace, but kept on digging and got onto the ticket. Should have a good chance to finish in the top 3 again. Muscle Spasm and Mark Etzel is currently on the board at 6-1. And number 1, Early Christmas was impressive here, but the last couple races now is starting to fade a little bit. And look, moves up from the maiden class off of a 6th last time out. So hard to take this one into the top 3, but I did like some of what I saw in the maiden class and Early Christmas, though. One thing to note also is a 2-year-old in with a few that are older. Well, is the only 2-year-old in here. The others are all 3-year-olds. So Early Christmas has a few things going against him, but Inside Post is a positive 7-2 on the board for Early Christmas. Gate is rolling for race number 8. Taking up their positions, Early Christmas. Marcus Downridge on the inside. In the center, Charm Bow Chip and Mesoterapeute. The outside, DeGrasse and Greener and Muscle Spasm. Field of 6. It's the 8th race on a Thursday night. Here at the Downs, here they come. Field for the 8th race is at the start of the rough in Mesotherapeutic. Charmbo Chip. Early Christmas on the inside. Grass ain't greener. Muscle Spasm and Marcus Downridge. But right now, Charmbo Chip has got the lead. Mesotherapeutic, though, presses on the outside and is going to come on and grab the lead. And now, Mesotherapeutic is going to clear to the front. The Grass Ain't Greener is driving on the outside and is just a length and 3/4 from the front. Charmbo Chip is going to fill the pocket. Parking out right now, Keith Jones and DeGrasse Ain't Greener. And it is Mesotherapeutic, DeGrasse Ain't Greener, Charmbo Chip the top three, 29-3 the opening quarter. Then Early Christmas fourth and Muscle Spasm and Marcus Downridge, and they race their way off the turn. Mesotherapeutic's 1-5 favorite. DeGrasse Ain't Greener at 13-1 has been parked every step, and Charmbo Chip is filling the pocket. Early Christmas is racing fourth, and then Muscle Spasm and Marcus Downbridge. They race off the half of 1 minute and work their way on towards around the turn to the 5/8, and Mesotherapeutic leads at a length and a half. DeGrasse Ain't Greener going an overland route, but is just a length and a half back, and Charmbo Chip is enjoying the view in the pocket. Muscle Spasm is muscling out now 3 wide and coming on. Mesotherapeutic, Muscle Spasm, DeGrasse Ain't Greener weakens now. Charmbo Chip is racing third. Mesotherapeutic trying to hold off Muscle Spasm. They're together by 3/4, 131-3. Muscle Spasm by a head, now a neck, now half a length, and Mesotherapeutic has no answer for Muscle Spasm, so Charmbo Chip pops out. Muscle Spasm leads, and Charmbo Chip is coming. Mesotherapeutic is weakened to third. Then Early Christmas and Marcus Downbridge on down the stretch road they come, and Muscle Spasm muscling sharply to the finish is going to win. Charmbo Chip second. Then it is Early Christmas and Mesotherapeutic 2-1-3. Coming back in front of us is number 6, Muscle Spasm. Mark Etzel is the driver and trainer, and shares in ownership with Graham Hopkins and Peter Porter and Grant Turner. Muscle Spasm, a 3-year-old muscle mass bay gelding. It's the second win this year in lifetime for Muscle Spasm. 2-1-3. Eighth race, pound 6, Muscle Spasm, 1830, 460, and 530. 3, Charmbo Chip for 42.80. 1, Early Christmas, 350. $2 Exactor, 84.70. Dollar Try, 136.10. Dollar Super, 170.15. 20-cent Super, 34.03. 8th race, so for a finish from the top, 352461. That's 352461 on the bottom. Field for the ninth race on parade. One is Meadowview Rothy. Mark Etzel drives and trains for Charles Reed. Number 2 is Torsten Ryan Guy for Brian Peterson. 3 is Don't Change My Name, Bruce Richardson for John Holding and Morley Bosworth. And number 4 is Benito Boy, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. 5 is Show Me the Green, Dale Spence for Kyle Rule and Triple S Equine. Number 6, Long Black Limousine, Austin Surrey for Rachel Andrew and Carl Bagnell. Number 7, Cleveland Z Flash, Scotty Culliver, Jim King and William Brown and Paul Kelly. 8 is 10 Karat Gold, Sammy Filia for Shane Weber and Tom and Elizabeth Rankin. 9 is Darkness Cooks, Jason Ryan for Gregory Graham and Sherry Graham and Tim Gallant. Field of 9, race number 9, Final Dash, features the Super High 5. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 5, Show Me the Green, and Dale Spence looking for another win on the evening. And Show Me the Green has had 7 wins in 17 starts. Show Me the Green's last race at Mohawk, not great, but in with some pretty tough company in the Harvest Series final. Was good the previous start, second beaten a length in 57, but the final just went too quick, went in 54 and 2. So Show Me the Green. Now we'll try things here, changing equipment, blind to open bridles, changing shoes, flip-flops to steel shoes up front. And Show Me the Green has just been one that's been really good. Took a mark of 56 and 3 at Grand River this year. Show Me the Green. Good chance to get the most green in here, even money. Number 1, Meadowview Rothy. Did not fare well at Mohawk in the last 3, but 4 back was a winner there in 56 flat. Meadowview Rothy maybe could enjoy being here. Inside post, maybe Meadowview Rothy can get off the gate a little bit. So far hasn't been flashing any gate speed, and you do see 3 starts back made an early break, so maybe Mark will be careful with this one in the early going. But Meadowview Rothy, 2-1, is the second choice on the board. 9, Darkness Cooks. Nothing wrong with the efforts on this one of late. In this class, in the last 2 starts, a win and a second. Parked early last race, made the lead. 1 got by. But Darkness Cooks, despite the trailer post, I think you got to look at this one as a serious contender. 9-1 is worth taking a look at on top if Jason Ryan can figure out the trip for Gregory Graham. Darkness Cooks has been impressive, 9-1. And number 3, Don't Change My Name, with the exception of 1 start at Mohawk. The other starts on the program page have been all good, and especially of late now, you see 4 consecutive top 3 finishes for Don't Change My Name. Bruce Richardson for John Holding. And this one is a longer play at 22-1 that I believe belongs on the ticket somewhere. The starting gate is rolling for race number 9. Meadowview Rothy with Torsten and Don't Change My Name on the inside. In the center, Benito Boy, Show Me the Green. To the outside, Long Black Limousine, Cleveland Z Flash, and 10 Karat Gold. And the second tier, Darkness Cooks. It is a field of 9. It is race number 9. Here they come. Field for the 9th race is gathering speed, approaching the start. And they're off, and it is right now Torsten with Don't Change My Name and Show Me the Green as they sprint into the turn. Benito Boy is racing fourth. Then on the inside, Metavirati, center of the track, is Long Black Limousine. Then 10 Karat Gold and Darkness Cooks. Cleveland Z Flash is trailing. And now Show Me the Green wants to come on and clear to the front. Show Me the Green is going to take over. The 1-5 favorite is leading and racing second. Torsten in front of Don't Change My Name, and Benito Boy is fourth, and then Metavirati, Long Black Limousine, and 10 Karat Gold. Trailing pair, Darkness Cooks and Cleveland Z Flash, and on around the turn they go. 29-4 opening quarter, and Show Me the Green 1-5 on the board leads Torsten, who is 25-1. Don't Change My Name third, also 25-1, and then Benito Boy is fourth. Metavirati has angled to the outside to come first up and is being followed by Long Black Limousine and 10 Karat Gold. Way back, Darkness Cooks, and further to Cleveland Z Flash. 1 minute flat halftime. Into the backstretch they go, and Show Me the Green is freewheeling on top right now. Leads by about 2.5 lengths over Torsten. Don't Change My Name is wheeled out. Scooting up the inside is Benito Boy, but into a blind switch. And then Metavirati, Long Black Limousine went off stride. Darkness Cooks, and then back further, 10 Karat Gold. 8th is Cleveland Z Flash, and then it is Long Black Limousine trailing the field. 1:30 the three-quarter time, and Show Me the Green leads as they race their way on around the turn. Off that three-quarters, 1:30. Off stride, dropping way back and out of it is Torsten. It is Show Me the Green as the field turns for home. Show Me the Green has got this one put away. Don't Change My Name trying to hold on to second. Show Me the Green to win by about 3 lengths over a closing Don't Change My Name. Then it looked like Benito Boy, Metavirati, and on the outside 10 Karat Gold. 2 minutes, 1/5. Back in front of us, Show Me the Green. Dale Spence with the driving double. Show Me the Green. 3-year-old Green Manalishi Brown filly up at Triple S Equine, trained by Kyle Rule. 8th win this season in 18 season starts. 8th win lifetime. Show Me the Green. 2 minutes, 1/5. Ninth race, Pales 5, Show Me the Green. I can jump the gun. Ninth race, Pales 5, Shim of the Green, 260, 220, 210. 3, Don't Change My Name, 890 and 440. 4, Benito Boy, 470. $2 exactor, 22.70. Dollar try, $100, 50 cents. 20-cent high five, 541.69. $2 double, 29.90. Dollar pick three, 76.95. 20-cent pick four is $132. Ninth race, order of finish from the top. 492 318 756. That's 492 318 756 on the bottom. Fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this Thursday. Action resumes Saturday, first dash, 6:25 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.